What a pivotal game this can be in the season. The top two are going to sort it out in a match here and maybe sort out the title in doing so as well. So stay with us. We have all the action for you as Manchester City face Manchester United, and it's live. Hi there everybody, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith welcoming you to the Etihad Stadium for this highly acclaimed and deeply anticipated Manchester derby, with the United fans remembering that famous win that stopped City clinching the league title at their expense back in 2018, and City hoping they do a lot better in this fixture today.
Yeah, they certainly will. I mean, this stadium hasn't always been the noisiest, but there's not going to be any problem with the volume here today. It's packed and both sets of fans fully up for it.
Manchester City's lineup today. Well, we've gone with a 4-3-3 formation here for them. Is that the way you see it, Alan?
Yeah, I mean, it can be adjusted. It could almost be a 4-5-1 if they decide to come over all defensive, this team. But if they're on the front foot, that three up front can cause the opposition back four some problems.
Good luck. This is then the Manchester United lineup. 4-3-3, and they've got natural wide players in that front three with a central striker.
I think that's the key, because those lads on the flanks, it's quite a complicated job actually, because they've got to come inside, support the centre forward, and they've also got to funnel back when they haven't got the ball, so an onus on them.
So eagerly awaited the Manchester derby, and away we go. Intercepted here. Possession back with Manchester City now. Read the intentions. Taking on the defenders. Well, they couldn't keep possession, they've given it away. Given it away under no pressure at all. Guided through. And that's a goal! That's a goal for Manchester United. Well, it was only a semblance of an opportunity, really, but he's turned it into a great goal with the first-time strike.
I don't think he had a chance, you know, to take another touch. He would have been crowded out, so what a decision.
Manchester United have moved into the lead, and there's no great surprise in that. He's won it back easily. Plenty of space out wide, and they're going to use it. Well, that was disappointing. They could have made more of it. Well, confirmation, as if it's needed, really. An incisive pass. Desperate from that last defender. He's off.
Well, I don't think anybody, even the player involved, can argue with that.
Well, this is Manchester United at their best. Look at the league table. It just shows what they're worth.
Well, they played with the traditional swagger of a Manchester United side. They played with width and pace, and it's been a joy to watch.
Room now out on the wing. He's through. Well, the kind of save you make after training every day for that kind of situation from close range. Corner played into the middle. Here, it's the goalkeeper's ball. Well, this is the man that's been making the headlines this week. It's turned out to be a big story. He has definitely announced his retirement.
I'm sure he would have told the football club before we found out, because they've got to find a replacement for this fella, and that's not going to be easy.
Could whip it in from here. Can finish it off. Well, they got away with it in the end. They can be quick on the break now. Well, this is where the space is at the moment on the flanks. Really drilled across towards his teammates. Well, it's easy here for the keeper. An attack that wasn't quite that in the end. Will build up his patience. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. Well, you could see what he was trying to do, but he couldn't execute it at all. Crisp defending there. He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. And they blocked it then. Got the ball back. Threads it through. Can he beat the goalkeeper one-on-one here? It's opened up. Well taken goal, and a good possession for them now. Now they're two in front. The goal then for Manchester United.
Well, coming in from the right, that was so inviting. Wonderful delivery.
Great ball, great goal. Well, they want to see this again, this goal. Just widen the margin here to 2-0. They've got the ball back by that interception. He's got skill with the ball, backing himself in these circumstances. He's got it in behind the defenders for the attacker to chase. What a good interception. Surely! He's almost defied gravity to get to that one.
Full stretch, it was heading for the corner, that one.
And in it goes. Well, he's hit the man guarding the front post. It's a poor corner. And back it goes to the back of his heel. Neatly done. Put into the middle. That's a very weak cross from a very good position. Trying to catch the other team out with a quick break here. Frustrating for them, really. That was the opportunity to play on the break, but it's broken down. Alan McInally back at Villa Park. He's got some news for us.
It's a goal for Leicester City.
Well, that's what they've been looking for. The ball in behind. Space for the shot. And it's in the net for the goal. 3 of the best. He's made them pay. And that completes a wonderful hat-trick. Well, a wonderful achievement. To get 3 goals in a team like this, against opposition like this, it's a special day.
It certainly is, for a special player too. A player that is the clinical sort, and he's shown us that today.
Now he can play it into the danger area. Strong, powerful clearance. And the referee spotted that deflection. He's pointed for the corner. Corner played into the middle. In goes the corner. Well, it makes a good picture, I think, for those photographers behind the goal, but it was never actually going into the goal from his bicycle kick.
Yeah, I don't think that was ever on, really, from that kind of distance and angle.
Apologies there for cutting Alan McInally short. Leicester City did score in their game, confirmation of that, and the game is level at 1-1. Davis. No-nonsense defending, it was needed. Naismith.
Has indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
Promising build-up. Well, there is the referee blowing for half-time. It's 3-0 here. No apologies for focusing on this fella.
Well, you can see from the graphic how busy he's been around that 18-yard box. Really has kept the keeper busy and got some reward too.
Giving it away under no pressure at all. And that's a goal, that's a goal. You don't often get a first half as one-sided as this one. They've been very good, the team that are leading, of course. There's width here for Manchester United. Read the intentions. He's left one behind, with great vision here. Well, that was a chance to really get in at the goalkeeper, running off the defender, but he's run offside.
He's always anxious to make those runs behind the back line, but went too soon.
Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception.
I think we've seen it. The visitors controlling possession, and I've been really impressed by the way they've gone about the business, taken the game to the opposition. They've dictated the tempo. They're totally in control. Can they see it through to the end?
Davis. Tried the back heel. This is how they love to play on the break. They've been trying to do this, get the ball over the top. Easy for the goalkeeper, when really there was every chance of him being totally beaten then. But he's got the ball.
Yeah, he was exposed there, and he must have thought he was going to get beaten, but, well, the lad just made a real hash of it, didn't he?
Shots on here. Well, that is a fantastic save from this goalkeeper. He's in wonderful form.
He's enjoying that kind of season. He's a contender for Player of the Year.
Got a quick moment here to tell you about a goal, an update from the Sheffield United game, and it comes from Alan McInally.
It's a second goal for Sheffield United. 55 minutes played, 2-1.
Great to have Alan McInally out and about for us, and he's brought us right up to date again there. Break quickly when they get possession. Still countering here. Well, that's a great block. Taking on a couple of opponents now. Well, that should be the game. You could call it another insurance goal. Surely they can't throw it away here.
Well, we could be heading to a major shock here. On course to win the match. A man down.
That's a goal well worth analysing again. So they restart again, a bit demoralised now, I think, in a game like this. We've had an hour gone here, and there's still 30 minutes left. They read the opponent's mind and got the ball. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. That's a fine tackle. A quick note for your diary. Make a note of this particular date. EA Sports, we've got the presentation of the Premier League fixture. Manchester City, they'll be facing Aston Villa away from home.
Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about this one. Looking forward to it.
What about Manchester United's next game, Alan?
Yeah, they're playing Spurs in their next match, and judging by the way that they've been playing, they're really evenly matched.
Lovely ball. He's through here. Saved, not decisively. Goalkeeper out of position, and from close range, he really should have scored.
Well, he should. That was a golden opportunity spurned.
He's got skill with the ball, backing himself in these circumstances. Substitute is ready for Man City. And 20 minutes to go. Well, the home team has been outplayed, and the home supporters have lost their will to support, I think.
Well, haven't they just? You could hear a pin drop here. Seen one or two heading for the exits. They're not impressed.
Maybe the cross. Marvellous piece of work in the tackle. Saw the pass and dealt with it. Could have given away a penalty, but the tackle was clean. I think the wide man's got a chance here. He might be through. It's a save, somehow.
Well, no wonder his teammates are congratulating him. That was superb.
One of the backup brigade is going to have a chance centre stage. Here comes the corner. Defender's done well here to clear the danger. It's Ruben Diaz. Chance for the cross. No, it's offside. There's been a goal at Villa Park, Alan McInally.
It's a second goal for Aston Villa. 78 minutes played. 2-1.
Cheers, Alan. Out into the wide area. Opportunity now. Easy work for the keeper here. It's hard to say what's gone wrong for Manchester City, but the scoreline tells you it has gone wrong.
Those players just don't seem to have been on the same wavelength.
They've got the ball back by that interception. And the goalkeeper makes the save. Time nearly up here, and just throw it forward a bit to their next game.
Well, Manchester City go up against Aston Villa, Martin, and they'll certainly need to do better because they've been...
It could be a chance! Top performance from a top team, and they've emphasised their superiority with the number of goals that they've scored.
Well, we could be heading for a major shock here, on course to win the match. A man down.
A very comfortable margin for victory. Can't really be any comeback in the time that we've got left, with such a difference between the two teams. Nothing so far in this game to surprise us, perhaps only the margin that they lead by.
Yeah, it's not always easy coming into a game and everyone's expecting you to get a hatful, but they've kept their focus this side and taken the chances nicely when they've cropped up.
Good tackle. Good vision. Tries the shot here. Goal, Manchester United. What a great goal.
It's come in from a long way out, and from that angle it's not always easy to finish.
Defenders caught out by it in the end. Well, we're in the last few minutes now, And the die has been cast in this game, really.
3 minutes of added time.
The board shows 3 added minutes. Sanya. Terrific tackle. Plenty of width for the team to attack into. It's the goalkeeper's ball, just.
He was very alive there and very quick out the blocks.
And there's the last blast on the whistle today. It was absolutely extraordinary, exceptional, elegant, excellent.
He was so sharp in front of goal. Not every day you grab yourself a hat-trick. No wonder he's laughing. His manager
Giving it away under no pressure at all. And that's a goal. That's a goal for Manchester United. Threads it through. Can he beat the goalkeeper one-on-one here? It's opened up. Well taken goal.
Time for just a few questions. Yep, no further questions, thanks.